Samson was graced and gifted, but Samson had a character problem. Are you aware? A prophecy came upon the head of David. If a prophecy looked for David, David was not at home, prophecy looked for him. David was in the farm, prophecy found him. Prophet waited for him. The prophet said, I will not sit down until he comes. I go nowhere till this man comes. So he got a prophecy as a VIP. But in 1 Samuel 18 verse 4, you see, and David 14, and David behaved himself wisely. 1 Samuel 18 verse 15, and David behaved himself very wisely. 1 Samuel 18 verse 30, and David behaved himself more wisely. I have a prophecy, that's why I should be careful. I have a prophecy, that's why I should behave myself. In other words, his prophecy was not a license for misbehavior. His prophecy was not a lie. Are you aware? God can say, this is your husband, this is your wife. But because you don't handle them well, you end up in divorce. Not because God has not spoken. It's God that spoke. And you didn't behave yourself wisely. At the end, is it God that actually said? It is God. But you were careless. As prophecy hits your head, that's why you should be more careful. People think grace is a license to rascality. Grace is a license to misbehavior. No, you must understand the place of character. Somebody shout character. Shout again. Shout again. You cannot have the character of a slave and end up in the palace. You cannot have the character of a servant and end up a master. Character is prioritizing right doing. Character is upholding integrity. Character is understanding restriction. The temptation you are contemplating also appears to somebody else. Sir, the temptation you are contemplating now, somebody else is facing that temptation. But he's saying no because of restriction. If you can't set boundaries, you stay under bondage. If you don't understand the place of boundaries, you remain in bondage. You must understand the laws of restriction to operate in soundness of character. You must understand the laws of restriction. You must understand that you must put boundaries around yourself. When you set boundaries, people may not be happy, but over time they get used to it. Oh, nobody's following me. I know a man of God who does not, his phone is never on till 12 o'clock. He's praying, he's worshiping, he does vigil all the time, so he must sleep. He told me that science tells you 8 hours complete, you must sleep 8 hours. All right? So after vigil, he must complete his 8 hours sleep. I said to him, what if your members have problem? He says, is it not better that I don't have problem? And guess what he did? He said, because they are now used to it, no matter the problem must wait till after 12. People may not be angry when you set boundaries, but over time, they get used to it. So you must understand that character is the foundation of destiny. When character is corrupted, even prophecy is disrupted. When you corrupt character, you disrupt prophecy. No matter what God has said about you, it becomes faulted by your lack of character. Lack of character kills boldness and capacity, because a competent man is a confident man. Character. 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 Am I speaking to someone here? Character. Character. Esau. We saw, you see, your value for spirituality is what intensifies your character. Esau had no value for spiritual things. There are people without character. God has brought things their way, but no, their bad character will not let it.
Co-pilot, how do I simplify my research?
And lay hands on you, prophesy on you back to back. But when your mouth is sharper than your brain as a woman, you can't keep your home. When your mouth is sharper than your brain as a woman, do you know what men go through? Do you know what men go through? Many of you are children. You can celebrate your mother, which is good. If not for your father, you will not have a cloth back. If not for your father, there are things that may not happen in your life. Men go through a lot. All they deserve for you is the right word. The man can't go through all he has gone through and he comes back home. Your mouth is sharper than your brain. If you think true, you will speak less. Everything that must come out of your mouth should first pass through your mind. This statement, process it before you. There's no woman that tames her mouth that will not have a successful home. That knows that not, you don't react based on emotion. You react based on your connection. When you understand that, you have a successful home. When you lack character, no prophecy will work. No amount of prayer will be effective. Because character, when character is corrupted, prophecy is disrupted. Am I talking to somebody here? Am I talking to someone here? Character. Character. You must understand the law of restrictions. This thing looks good, but I can't do it. Understand the law of restriction. Understand there is repercussions. Whatever you do today, there's a repercussion. There's a repercussion. It helps to build. Now, character is a choice. Character is a choice. Daniel chapter 1 verse 8. And Daniel proposed in his heart that he will not defile himself with the king's meat. Others ate it. Others were having a good time. Others were having fun with it. But Daniel, it is you making a decision to say, I will not drink. I will not taste alcohol. No, I will not do this. No, I will not do that. No, I will not bend. Sir, there are people today I have seen. They were in Nigeria. They don't wear earrings. They were in Nigeria. They tied their hair. Now they have been in America for 10 years. They still tie their hair. They still don't wear earrings because character is a choice. Now, I'm not advocating for earrings and all that. I'm just giving you. You understand what I'm saying now? They make up their mind. Character. Character, listen to me. Character begins with decision. Decision, keenly followed, purposefully followed, becomes character. When you make a decision and you keenly follow it, you purposefully follow it. I've made a decision. I will not be out of church on a Sunday. I have had reasons, sir. I've had reasons to be out of church. I've had reasons to do a long journey. When I was going to Argentina, that was almost a 36-hour flight. But I had to come back here, minister, and leave. We came from a trip. Yesterday, I was in the wedding. From a wedding, we entered into free food. We had a meeting with some department. From there, I went to the studio and sang 2 songs, voiced into 2 songs that I just wrote. Finished, I'm here. I finished, I'm going to the US. Sir, because it's not that, he's so busy. No, you know what I did? Once you want to obtain character, you eliminate non-essentials. If you want to uphold character, you eliminate non-essentials. In microeconomics, opportunity cost is alternative forgone. When you have limited resources, you forgo many things. You are going to the market and your resources are limited. You forgo. Sir, you have limited time. Forgo waste. You have limited time in this life. Forgo unnecessary chats. That is why I don't have the luxury of time that people have. Because my life is planned. My life is planned. So there are things I can't do. There are places I can't go because there is a structured life. That is character. When a decision is keenly, painstakingly followed over time, people now say, this is the character of this person. Are you following what I'm talking about? The character of this person is that he must be in church. Are you aware that your character begins with your spiritual work? What is character? Character means the pursuit of the fruit of the Spirit. Galatians chapter 5, verse 22. Character is the pursuit of the fruit of the Spirit. The pursuit of the fruit of the Spirit. When you are pursuit of love, joy, peace, long-suffering, gentleness, goodness, faith, meekness, temperance, against such there is no law. When all of this take full effect in your life, then we say you are character sound.
Amazon made